guys, today I'm going to talk about a new stove that I just picked up this past weekend. It's called the Mini Ring of Fire, and it has the integrated pot kit as well. It's by Smoke Eater 908. You may or may not be familiar with him. He's pretty big on YouTube, and he makes all these by hand at home. So I want to go through real quick and not do too much of an in-depth review, just to kind of show you how it works, what comes with it, and talk about some of the different fuels that you could use. This is an extremely lightweight backpacking stove. It's kind of neat because you have more options than you did before with this guy. So first I want to talk about what comes with it. So you get the stove, which is a really neat neat little stove. You have the fuel line, you have the nipple cap, you get the bottle with the standard opening cap, so it's a 4-ounce fuel bottle, and then you have the pot support with the little legs on it. Alright, so here are some of the features that you'll find with this stove that are pretty interesting. The stove has air vents cut into the bottom of it. So when you rest this into the bottom of the support here, you could see, you can spin it here, and it allows for airflow to come in and or close off. So the benefits of this, if it's closed, you have just the flame coming up the sides here, and that flame is all you would really need to do backcountry baking. And then with it loose or turned here, so the airflow is constant, you have dual flames. So you have the one of the ring going around, then you have an additional flame, and I'll show you later here shortly in the video. You have this additional flame coming right up the middle, so this thing's full tilt, ready to go for boiling water fast. And so that's one of the neat features about it. Also, it's said that this guy here will boil, what is it, 2 cups of water in under 7 minutes, and assuming that the cups of water are below 40 degrees. So it's pretty fast for this size, and I think it's extremely efficient too. I haven't had much experience with it yet, but I will shortly, and we'll kind of discuss that as well. So this stove is extremely lightweight. It weighs in, just with the stove and base, it weighs in 1.3 ounces. And then everything combined that came with the kit is at 3.75 ounces. So it's still under 4 ounces for this entire stove that you can cook in the backcountry with, backcountry baking, or you can boil water with. It's just a fun, neat, gadgety stove. So I'm going to put it together here and show you how what each piece does. So we're going to put this together. So let's start out with, so you have the longer support legs here. You have little holes that go around the inner ring. Start with one and work your way around. We are. So it's always a good idea to attach your fuel line to your cap and to the stove before you replace the top on your fuel bottle, just so that you don't have any spills. Nice and tight. Okay. There we are. So now I'm going to show you the demonstration of this stove, and we're going to use denatured alcohol, which can be found at every hardware store pretty much. It's equivalent to paint thinner, I guess. And then, as you see in the background here, we have a few other choices for fuel. Isopropylene alcohol, you have methanol, and then rubbing alcohol. There's also one you can use as heat, which you could pick up at AutoZone. And then I think Stove Eater uses a racing fuel, a higher octane racing fuel. I don't have access to that, so I'm using denatured alcohol today. And then in a later video, we'll go through and discuss the benefits to using these, or one reason not to use them. So, alright, let's get this stove turned on. So squeeze a little bit of fuel in there, just to kind of get it going. Oh, not too much. Okay. Denatured alcohol burns pretty clear, so it's kind of difficult to tell if it's on. You put your hand up here and you'll know it is on. I'll try to get this shot in a lower light, and then maybe I could show you the difference in the flames. It's even difficult for me to tell, so I imagine it's extremely hard for you guys out there. So it's just as simple as turning it like that. You have open and then closed. Alright, there you have it. This is the Mini Ring of Fire stove by Smoke Eater 908. You can find him on YouTube or purchase one of these from the outdoortrailgear.com and look for Smoke Eater 908. Keep an eye out for a full review of this guy. We're going to go through and compare all sorts of different fuel types and how fast each one burns and how efficient it is. So, thanks again for watching.